Forgiveness, or rather, what it is not. Hey y'all, I am Pia, the Soul Mentor, and welcome to Soul Spa Hypno, where hypnotherapy meets practical spirituality to help you remember who you are. And before I get started, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done that. Make sure to hit that notification bell. So let's talk about forgiveness. You know, most of us have been taught that forgiveness is just something that you do when someone hurts you. Regardless if it was your fault or not, just go ahead and forgive them. You know, you probably heard, oh baby, forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. And in a sense, forgiveness is for you, but the meaning that they gave us for forgiveness, it's not true. It's not. You know, I'm going to keep it real with y'all over here, okay? What most of us were taught was forgiveness was really self-abandonment dressed up as spirituality. Yeah. That's just facts. That is just facts. We were taught that when someone hurts you, go ahead and forgive them. It's the moral thing to do. Like you owe them something for hurting you and causing you pain in your life. That's how that was handled. And you went ahead and you forgave that person. You never stopped thinking about it though. And then you find that 5, 10, 15 years in the future, you still feel that pain and the impact of that trauma. You still feel it on the inside. Your soul is still bleeding. But you said you forgave that person, right? You know why you still feel it? Because you didn't forgive them. What you did was suppress your emotions. And that's not healing. And that's not good for you. Okay? I am here to tell you from firsthand experience that holding on to pain, years, decades even, that does not make you holy. It does not make you more spiritual. It does not make you a better person, okay? It doesn't mean that you're more mature than the person that did whatever they did to you to cause you that pain. It doesn't. Suppressing that, that's actually dangerous. But we were taught that. That was programmed into us. You know, you're the better person because you forgave them. Before we even had a chance to even process what happened to us, we were pressured into forgiving somebody, the person that did that egregious thing to us. Before we even had a chance to grieve, before we could even process our rage and our anger, we were pressured, go ahead and forgive them. Oh, you know what? If it don't kill you, it'll make you stronger. Just let it go. It's been a while. You need to move on from that. Have you ever heard people tell you stuff like that? And on the inside, you are just, oh. And that feeling won't go away. Your nervous system is shot because it's holding on to somebody else's irresponsibility and their guilt. You ever experienced that? Well, if you are on this planet, I am sure that there has been many times when something happened to you, and it's typically by someone that is closest to your heart, They did something, betrayal, whatever it was, but you were told to forgive that person. Well, let's talk about how to release that thing. Let's talk about what forgiveness really, really looks like. Let's talk about how not to use spiritual bypassing to heal ourselves, okay? Because when you hear things like, oh, just move on, just let it go, that's spiritual bypassing at its finest. Because they don't even know what else to tell you, because somebody told that to them, and so they're just going to pass it down to you. And I can promise you that on the inside, they are seething too. So let's look at what forgiveness really looks like. Forgiveness, simple truth, is actually the very moment that you make the decision to say, oh, this is going to end with me. I choose not to allow the pain of someone's actions towards me to take up space in my body, to take up space in my mind, not even paying no rent. I choose not to go another day with that kind of pressure on the inside of me. I'm not carrying it no more. I am done. It is over. Because what you just did, you didn't take them off the hook. You took yourself off of the hook of carrying the weight of something that you didn't have to carry in the first place. Okay? That is how you heal. It all starts with making a decision. And when you do that, I can assure you that in 5 more years, you probably won't even remember what happened to you, because you have made that decision to release that thing from off of you. So now there's nothing there to take, root and to keep growing and burning and causing you to lash out and be triggered. Forgiveness is for you, but not in the way that they say it. This is about you being balanced in your nervous system. This is about you taking the weight of the blame and the guilt and the hurt and the pain that someone imposed upon you. Okay? And deciding that no more, you do not live here anymore. Okay? That's forgiveness, and that's how you do it. All right? I'll see y'all in the next video.